Uprising against Saddam Hussein, and that the worst civilian casualties were the result of attacks on refineries and utilities. More on that story from Jamie Gangel at the Pentagon.
Throughout Desert Storm, President Bush repeatedly said the U.S. had no quarrel with the Iraqi people.
I have said to the people of Iraq that our quarrel was not with them, but instead with their leadership, and above all with Saddam Hussein.
But today, the Washington Post reports Pentagon officials now acknowledge the bombing war went beyond purely military targets, that in fact there was a strategy to disable Iraqi society at large. Quoting Pentagon planners, the Post says the strategy was to create post-war leverage over Iraq by bombing valuable facilities Iraq could not repair without foreign assistance, to bomb targets for economic and psychological impact on Iraqi citizens to increase the pressure of economic sanctions, and to incite the Iraqi people to overthrow Saddam. Refugee and relief workers say the worst civilian suffering has been because of the damage to those targets. A Harvard public health team has reported the lack of electricity, fuel, and transportation has led to acute malnutrition, cholera, and typhoid, and projects that at least 170,000 children under the age of 5 will die from delayed effects of the bombing.
It is the effects of this war, no matter how smart it was done, no matter how precise it was done, that is really having a long-term and ongoing impact on the Iraqi people.
But Pentagon officials stress that great care was taken to avoid direct civilian casualties.
If there are collateral tragedies that occur, and there I'm sure were, that's unfortunate, but the Iraqis started it.
But critics are questioning the morality of hitting targets that so deeply affect civilians, and whether the Bush administration was purposefully deceptive. Jamie Gangel, NBC News, the Pentagon.